Hey, Shine,
Oh,
how's it
hello.
going?
Not so bad.
That's good. Guess what I got for Christmas?
What?
A new iPhone. I'm so excited.
Oh, cool.
But now I don't know what to do with my old phone. Should I just throw it away?
Sure, no problem.
Whoa, what do you think you're doing?
I'm just throwing my old phone.
Did you guys know that you can recycle this old phone?
No way!
Yeah, there's this company called TerraCycle. What they do is they take in your old trash, like cell phones, ink cartridges, Ziploc bags, everything like that. And then they recycle it and turn it into new products. Plus, they give you money to donate to a charity of your choice. How awesome is that?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're going to talk to you guys about recycling, TerraCycle, and how it's being a new social entrepreneur and socially responsible. So did you guys know that in Canada alone, we produce 31 million tons of garbage each year? That works out to be 2.7 kilograms each day. In the US, they produce enough solid waste that equals the weight of 20 million 747 jumbo jets. That's a pretty big plane. Do you guys have old cell phones sitting around at home that you're not sure what to do with? Sometimes we just throw them out. Well, the problem with just throwing them out is they contain a lot of toxic materials such as arsenic, cadmium, lead, zinc. And what these do is they leach into our water streams and they kill a lot of wildlife, and they're harmful to us and the wildlife.
TerraCycle was founded in fall of 2001 by Tom Zaki and John Bayer. They're both 20-year-old Canadian Princeton University freshmen at that time. The TerraCycle's purpose is to eliminate the idea of waste. The process started by offering collection programs to collect and convert the waste into a wide range of products and materials. TerraCycle began by producing organic fertilizer. They convert worm poops into a fertilizer because they believe that when worm ate the garbages, they poop, and that poop became the fertilizer. TerraCycle's initial idea became about a submission to a business plan contest sponsored by the Princeton Entrepreneurship Club. It was surprising that Tom Zaki turned down $1 million when they joined the Carrot Capital business contest because the Carrot Capital wanted to take the company from them. TerraCycle's first office was built at Nassau Street, Unit 14, Princeton, New Jersey in 2004. May of the same year, Home Depot Canada began offering TerraCycle plant food on their website. TerraCycle continued its growth in 2005 as Whole Foods Market, Home Depot Canada, Walmart Canada, Wild Oats Market, and Do It Best began carrying TerraCycle products. They began expanding in 2007. TerraCycle makes drink pouch pencil cases from Honest Kids drink pouches in partnership with Seth Goldman, the founder and CEO of Honest Tea. TerraCycle has been named as one of the 100 most innovative companies by Red Herring magazine and has received the Environmental Stewardship Award from Home Depot Canada. TerraCycle was called the coolest little startup in America in the cover story in the Inc. magazine in 2006. Tom Zaki was named the #1 in 30 under 30 by EncheBiz in the same year. TerraCycle earned Zero Footprint Seal and was named by Inc. 500 as one of America's fastest growing private companies in 2009. TerraCycle opened office in the UK, Mexico, Brazil, and Canada in 2009, followed by France, Germany, Sweden, and Argentina in 2010. New programs have been launched in Holland, Luxembourg, Belgium, Denmark, Norway, Spain, and Switzerland as of fall 2011. Now here's a video that we're going to watch, which is about TerraCycle and what TerraCycle do.
What is garbage? Well, look at it one way. And almost everything you see is, or soon will be, garbage. You've got today's garbage, things like plastic wrappers, empty food containers, out-of-style clothes, your old cell phone. And you've got tomorrow's garbage, the bag of full groceries you just brought home, that sweet new t-shirt, your 3G MP3 playing pocket computer. It's easy to see everything as garbage when you realize that 99% of the things you buy will be in the dump in 1 year. But the problem with seeing everything as garbage is that before long, everything, I mean the whole planet, will be trash. We're producing billions of tons of garbage a year, and the problem is just growing. But you can look at it another way, the way nature does. And garbage doesn't exist at all. Did you know that all the ants in the world weigh more than all the humans in the world? Yet ants don't create even a single pound of garbage ever? That's because in nature, one system's garbage is just food for another system. That's the big idea in nature, and that's the big idea behind TerraCycle. We don't see garbage. We see valuable raw materials to make amazing new products that are cooler, cheaper, and way more sustainable. Millions of people, top manufacturers and major retailers, are joining us to trash the whole idea of garbage and save the planet. I hope you'll join us too.
Alright, so now that you know the basics on some of the garbage facts and what TerraCycle is, I'm going to talk about how we can get involved and be socially responsible and be our own social entrepreneurs. So the first step is collect your old waste. Items such as cell phones, Ziploc bags, cookie wrappers, and beauty care products. Once you've collected enough of each of these items, you send them into TerraCycle with free shipping. Each of these items has a certain dollar value, such as Ziploc bags are worth 2 cents. With the total of Ziploc bags that you send in, they put money on your account. With this money, you can send that money to a charity of your choice. In Canada, TerraCycle has raised over $39,000 for charities around the world. This means that they have received 2 million units of waste. And in the United States, they have raised over $3 million for charities around the world. And that means that they have like 2 billion units of waste. So these are some of the items that they make with the products that we send them, such as tote bags, lunch bags, backpacks, umbrellas, boom boxes, and planning pots. So this is what they call upcycling. Upcycling is when you take an old product and make it into a new product. And lastly, I'm just going to show you a little map here of the different areas that TerraCycle is in. So as you can see, it's very, very popular in the United States and parts of southern Brazil and Europe, but it hasn't quite crossed the border to Canada yet. So let's help that happen and get involved. Now we have a little video to show you on social entrepreneurship and social responsibility.
This is pure worker. And I'm Tom, and this is our factory. TerraCycle's entire idea revolves around garbage. You know what's great about garbage? It's free. We didn't pay for it. Every piece of furniture in our office, every computer, every desk, is from a dumpster somewhere. And that's so great about garbage, is taking advantage of things people don't want. And best of all, it's free. There's so much you can do with garbage. Like this, which is actually a used trigger sprayer from a company that throws them out. We package liquid work poo in used soda bottles and sell it to places like Walmart and Home Depot. It takes a lot of money to build any company. We were almost bankrupt 3 times, and we almost failed so many times. And every time we were almost about to fail, we said, can we try one more thing? Can we take one more step and keep going? And that's what allowed us to succeed. So I used all the money I could find, borrowed money from all my friends, and was able to start the company. We needed people who believed in our idea. And at the beginning, no one believed in our idea. Home Depot and Walmart and Target are the biggest retailers in America, in North America. We called Home Depot every day, 3 times a day, for 60 days, till they picked up the phone and talked to us. You know, it was really hard to be even able to get a phone call with them. And then they allowed us to come down to Atlanta and meet with them. And in I walk, I'm a kid, and it's all these people in suits talking about millions of dollars. And, you know, we had one chance, 15 minutes to convince them to carry our product. And at that point, we just put everything on the line, and luckily they said yes. And then we went to Walmart, and Walmart said yes. And then we went to Target, and Target said yes. But it wasn't one phone call. It was hundreds of phone calls before they even picked up the phone to begin with. Today, TerraCycle is the fastest growing lawn and garden company in America, and we're also the #1 organic fertilizer in America. This is where it all happens. Let's go have a look. This is our boardroom. This is where we do all our planning. For example, here's where we plan all of our product development. In 2004, we had 1 crop. Then we went to 2, 4. This year we have 15 products. These are all the products we want to come up with next year. And so we have to really think everything through before we actually make it. But every concept starts right here. This is where we liquefy the work group. After the work group is separated, it looks like this. And we add this into water, we add heat, we add bubbles, turn on the bubble machine, and after 2 days, it liquefies. And that allows all the great things in the work group to go into a liquid form. When it's all done, and this is just about done here, it starts to look like this. We then separate this out and take it to the bottling machine where it's bottled. We put them on our bottling line here, fill up the line, and then they're filled with the liquid worm poop. Do you mind if we do that again? This is now a finished bottle of TerraCycle plant food. Believe in what you're doing. If you don't believe in what you're doing, you are not going to succeed. And you know, most businesses fail. Most ideas don't work. But by trying and being okay with failure, you will have a lot higher degree of success.
So, what is social entrepreneurship, and how does all of this kind of relate with what we're talking about and changing our environment? Social entrepreneurship is the act of social responsibility and recycling in the real world, or in the real world. Social entrepreneurship recognizes a social problem and uses new entrepreneurial ideas to achieve social change. This is commonly associated with nonprofit and volunteer sections, but it doesn't have to be. You can create viable businesses for making social change. What they do is they have new ways of looking at things and improving society. And they do this on a large scale, not just a small idea like in your college or something starting up for a special program. It's globally. Social entrepreneurs are not content just to give a fish or teach how to fish. They will not rest until they have revolutionized the fishing industry. They are the new heroes of our time, and they are actually creating change in our world and trying to make it a better place. Tom is actually a genius. He sees something that everyone else spends trillions of dollars every year to throw out, and he's making products of it. He's building a business on trash, and that idea itself is pretty amazing. Tom commented that his company has been successful in developing and third world countries, and that's because everyone has the same problem, and that's what social entrepreneurship is: seeing these problems and seeing them as like a solution, something to make from it. Lots of green groups are against large corporations, but Tom realizes the reality is that a successful business needs profits, and social change is gradual. Like, it starts out slowly. You need to accept and understand what is in power at the time and work with it, not just struggle against it. So by embracing these corporations, such as Home Depot, Walmart, Target, Old Navy, and Glad, they can sponsor and pay for the products to be shipped, distributed, and help spread the message. I first heard about TerraCycle on a Glad sandwich bag box. I was making hot chocolate in the kitchen, and I just read on the box about this website, and I thought it was kind of weird. And it said, "Visit for more information," and I went on and read all about it. We surveyed all of our classmates and we asked them a few questions. We asked how many people recycle something, anything, and 88% of you said that you recycle something. On a scale of 1 to 10, we asked how important recycling was to you, and the average was a 7. The most popular item to recycle was can and pop bottles, and that was also 88%. I've signed up with TerraCycle to collect cell phones and sandwich bags. Cell phones are worth 50 cents each, and sandwich bags worth 2 cents each. So if you have need to contribute, just see me or visit the website and start collecting yourself. So, social entrepreneurship is a way to create social change and to help change our environment in any way possible. So I encourage you guys to try to find new recycle programs and to think of new ways to create change in the world that we live in.